Hello and welcome home to the Church of BL. I'm St.Peachie, your patron saint of the problematic, here with UUUltraC. UUUltraC. I'm going to call it Ultra C because I don't know how you're supposed to say it. This game is a boys love game that is written by the same people that wrote Hashihime of Old Booktown, which is one of my favorites. So I'm hoping that this will be super good and make me cry, and it'll be fantastic. We'll have a good time. A few notes about this. First, there's going to be Japanese voice acting. I am going to let the Japanese men do their hot Japanese men stuff, and then I will narrate afterwards. So just in case you listen to visual novels in the background, you still get the English dialogue. And two, this will probably eventually get very smutty, and I'm going to have to censor the ever-living shit out of it. So, to see the uncensored version, check out my Discord streams. I stream every Friday at 10 a.m. CDT, and I'm going to start streaming Tuesdays at, I want to say 7 p.m. CDT, starting after the new year. So yeah, come check out my streams where I play uncensored stuff and do dumb shit. So come hang out in my Discord. Link in bio. Anyway, I'm going to hop right into this bad boy as I feel like it's going to be an emotional train wreck, and I am ready. Young Sun. The sound of the G-pen I had been listening to had stopped at some point. The one-person bed in the dim adjoining room were completely empty. Another morning, waking up alone. Sure enough, when I opened the shoji, I found unfinished comic drafts and pens scattered all over the place. An ink bottle cap had rolled all the way to the front door. The finished pages appeared to have hastily shoved into a briefcase. I could tell from the way they were sticking out. Look at your cute little beauty mark. Oh my god. He must have had a reason to rush out of the apartment in such a hurry. Kozuka. The bathroom is pretty far, huh? It was 2 in the morning. The snow from yesterday had yet to melt, making the town as cold as an icebox. Flocks of crows were flying across the sky. The sound of black feathers against black feathers echoed high above the glow of the streetlights. The art is so pretty in this, I swear to God. Something felt off this morning. The truck carrying the morning newspaper pulled up right as I arrived at the delivery station. Morning, senpai. Good morning, Hayata. Listen to this. Hayata handed me a bundle of newspapers. I handed them over to a senior employee, who then handed them over to someone more senior than them. Everyone's breath had gone white in the air. Hayata let out a sigh that was warmer than everyone else's. I got chased around by crows. They pecked at me. I heard birds can't see that well at night, but clearly that's not true. He handed me 3 bundles of newspapers. I could feel the weight of Hayata's frustration in my shoulders now. There was no way I could make someone else carry all these. I'd bring in the last bundles myself. I inserted the promotional flyers in between the pages of the newspapers. It was tedious work, but no one said a word. Once our intimidating manager was gone, the tense atmosphere began to relax. Sensing that, Hayata looked up at me. Have you ever thought about acting, Kagome? I'm really into superheroes too, but probably not as much as you. What are you talking about?
帝英が秘宝のイカロスに対抗して新ヒーローを作るらしいんす。先週の夕刊にオーディション開催ってこの記事っす。
Tei is making a new superhero show to compete with Hiho's Icarus? Icarus? According to last week's newspaper, they're going to be holding auditions. Here's the article. He showed me a long, thin newspaper clipping. No way. I calmed down and went back to work.
そういうのは経験者じゃないと。
You'd need experience for something like that.
事務所に入ってないズブの素人でも受けられるんす。そう書いてあります。
They're even accepting total newbies that aren't affiliated with any agencies. It's right here in the article.
ごめん、興味ないや。
Sorry, not interested.
先輩喜ぶと思ったのに。
What? I thought you'd be super excited.
こんなチャンス二度とないと思いますよ。
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
僕が好きなのはイカロスだから。
I love Icarus, though.
チェ
そもそも僕に俳優なんて無理だよ。背も低いし、声も出ないし、演技力ないし。
Besides, I'm not cut out for acting. I'm short, soft-spoken, and in the first place, I can't act.
もう恥ずかしい目に遭いたくないというか。
I don't need any more embarrassment in my life, you know?
受けたことあるんすか？
Did you already audition?
うん。
No. I finished inserting the flyers and loaded them into my cub before anyone else. I could feel Hayata's blank stare on me, but I pretended not to notice as I tied my shoes.
行ってきます。
I'm going now.
はーい。火打ち石トントン。雪に気をつけてね。
Okay, drive safe. Watch out for the snow. He's so cute. God. Okay, stay calm. Stay calm. I could see the boss's wife waving at me through the mirror. As soon as I could no longer see her, I sped up the cub. The music is so good in this. It's really good in Hashihime too. I had already auditioned for Hiho. They said Sun Mask Icarus was reaching its middle phase and that they were going to add a new hero. I want to become a superhero and stand side by side with my beloved Juro Sayashi? Please ignore me potentially mispronouncing every single fucking Japanese thing in here. I try really hard. Please no hurt. Anyway, Juro Sayashi? I put my one true wish into my short monologue, but oh my god. Oh, he's so pretty. Oh, can I date that one? Oh, damn it. Punch me in the face, daddy. Holy shit. Anyway, oh my god. Okay. You're too short, your voice doesn't carry, and you can't act, and you weren't able to understand the scene. Aww. Just remembering it made my face burn. I wondered if all successful actors had a memory like that. Yeah, probably. Everybody starts somewhere. But I doubted it. I just had no talent. All I did was go there to confirm that for myself. That was why I'd already had my fill of auditions. Oh no! A black shadow passed over the bridge. When I tried to avoid it, the front wheel skidded through a puddle, causing me and the cub to fall over. That was close. The crow that startled me was perched on the railing of the bridge, staring at me. It had an eerie, soulful eye. I picked up all of the newspapers. Luckily, none of them were torn, then quickly went back to my deliveries. Not long after, I lifted the cub and drove a few meters. Oh. I saw something glowing. I turned back towards the darkness. The only thing different was the giant black shadow slumped over the bridge where I'd fallen. Its eyes were open and orange. It was a kaiju. A very weird looking kaiju. Its long tail was hanging down towards the river. Maybe because it took so much energy to just lift itself out of the water, its eyelids were starting to droop. If it was wounded, that must have bent. Oh my fucking god. A white figure was standing at the very top of an electrical pole. His eyes were on the kaiju. He didn't seem to notice me. Oh. Were you the one who defeated the kaiju? Before I could ask, the figure in white disappeared with the wind. My heart was beating faster and louder than the engine of my bike. I must have come across an extraordinary sight. Oh. The kaiju was still on the ground in front of me. It was dyed in a beautiful jet black, and when I got closer I could smell the stench of the river on it. The crows continued to caw in the sky. What exactly was I supposed to do in this situation? Suddenly, I heard a cheerful sound coming closer, as if it were trying to calm my racing heart. Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck are you? Oh my god. What's wrong? I asked you what's wrong. The kaiju? That's not good. Press my heart. Press it. Hurry. You weren't able to understand the scene. Oh. I remembered Juro Sayoshi's words and hesitantly pressed the heart on its chest. Instantly, a siren came blaring out from its speakers. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. The neighborhood lights started to come on and break at the break of dawn. Wow, I'm good at reading. I mentioned it already, but it was 5 in the morning. I could almost hear the various sighs coming from each of the home's occupants that had been asleep. This was a daily event in Shoshigaya, located in Setagaya, Tokyo. How do I stop the siren? You fucking idiot. Why did you have to find a kaiju? On top of that, the cub got destroyed, and your deliveries were late. I can't just look the other way. Sorry. As a newspaper delivery boy, you don't have time to be sat down for an interview. Worry about the dead later. The living take priority. Yes, sir. But I had plenty of excuses, but my manager's spit flying into my face made me freeze. He was right. I should have immediately knocked on the nearest door and had them call the police. I could have talked to the police after my deliveries. Instead, I did what Robico told me to do. My manager left the room, still fuming. Hayato walked past him to come see me. Even the manager's wife came up to me with a mortified look on her face.
ひゅーカゴメ先輩
What the hell are you? Are you cute little alien boy? What? Oh my god. Damn, Kagome.
本物のイカロス見たんだって。
You saw the real Icarus?
技はイカロスパンチイカロスキックイカロスビームは違うか
Wait, what moves did he use? The Icarus punch? Icarus kick? Icarus beam? Wait, no.
鞘師十郎がやってるのよね。
Was it Juro Sayashi? Sunmask Icarus was a superhero drama that aired every Monday at 5 p.m. It was a masterpiece that had gone from a pre-war street performance with illustrations to a movie to a television drama. There were as many superheroes as there were stars, but Icarus shone the brightest because he even fought evil in real life. I was glad Hayata and the manager's wife appreciated the good deeds of heroes, but... Aww.
SRB の小林です。僕も質問いいですか？
Aww, so cute. I'm Kobayashi from SRB. Could I ask you some questions too? Aww. A boy had come into the delivery station at some point. He pushed through the shocked people around him and walked right up to me.
テレビと実物に違いはありましたか？
Did you see any differences between the one on the TV and the one in real life?
君学校は
Shouldn't you be in school?
現在、太陽仮面イカロス第2期が放送されていますが、ヒーローは何代目のスーツでしたか？
Currently, Sunmask Icarus is on its second series. What generation was his suit?
何代目のスーツでした
Yeah, what generation was his suit? Not you too, Hayata. The Icarus I saw, though...
白かったよ
It was white.
白
White?
白いイカロスなんていません。
There's no white Icarus.
けど白かったんだそれで君学校は
Well, it was white. By the way, shouldn't you be in school?
質問しているのはこの僕です。他にも何か気になったことは？
I'm the one asking questions here. Did anything else about him stand? That sound. Those footsteps. Roboco was rushing up the hill outside of the delivery station. The boy's eyes sparkled, then he pressed the tip of his pencil against his tongue and ran after him.
ロボコさん SRB の小林です。
Mr. Roboco, I'm Kobayashi from SRB. His design seemed to appeal to the young boys of this generation.
僕もこれで
I'll be going now.
お父さんには私から言っておくから、明日もよろしくね。
I'll let my husband know. See you tomorrow.
すみません
Thanks.
俺っちからも言っておきます
I'll vouch for you too. I wasn't sure how effective someone like Hayata, who was always getting in trouble, could be, but his smile alone was reassuring. Still, I never expected to see a kaiju up so close. That flock of birds, the Icarus in white, and there was one other thing bothering me as well. What was that light? Icarus is our ally. Kaiju are our enemy. And yet, I felt sorry for that kaiju. There was a large garbage truck outside of the apartment when I got back.
翔太郎さん、おこんにちは。
Shotaro, good afternoon.
こんにちは
Hello.
びっくりしましたでしょ。鳥さんがこんなに。
I can't believe there were so many birds. Sanitation crew and protective gear were stuffing something into their semi-transparent bags. They were picking up crow corpses.
壁と窓の汚れは区の清掃員さんがきれいにしてくださるそうよ。
The local sanitation crew are going to clean up the walls and windows too.
はい
I see.
ナムナム。
May they rest in peace. She rubbed her hands together. I looked around and saw that the south wall of the building was also covered in blood. The crows seemed to have been traveling from south to north. Inariyama Bridge is to the north of here. I started to think, but shook it out of my head. Yanya. Sally came out from her hiding spot, wringing her hands. She seemed nervous. Had she been waiting for me?
どうしたの？
What's wrong? She pointed towards the communal bathroom. She pushed me towards the
あら、
door.
サリーさん。トイレなら私のお部屋にも。
Oh, Sally, if you need to use the bathroom, there's one in my room too. She shook her head.
困ったわね。
Oh dear. Sally came from somewhere in the South Seas. She wanted to become a manga artist. While she could understand Japanese, she seemingly hasn't learned how to speak it yet. No one could completely understand her, but we could usually get the gist of what she meant.
トイレに誰かがこもってて心配？
Are you worried there's someone stuck in the bathroom?
ヤン。
Young.
みたいです。
Looks like there is.
あらあら。
Oh no. 3 people standing outside the bathroom made for an unusual sight. When I knocked on the door, I heard a groan. Oh God, I thought. It was Kozuka. I turned the knob. It wasn't locked.
小塚くん、開けるね。
Kozuka, I'm opening the door. Even with the light coming in, he didn't seem to notice me. Oh, he's precious. What the fuck was you call? They're all so fucking cute. I opened the door all the way. He was straddling the toilet. He had taken off his pants and slung them over his shoulder. He was groaning as he clenched his head. That hair, those geta? I think that's how you say that? That wide back. All belonged to my roommate, Akira Kozuka. Despite seeing his condition, the ladies kept silent. That was because, well, this wasn't the first time they had seen him like this.
全く出ね
I can't do it.
出ないって何が？
You can't do what?
え。オチが全く浮かばね
I can't think of a punchline.
え。あと、うんこも出ね
Also, I can't poop. Poor baby.
え。ああ。
君に話したいことがある。
There's something I need to tell you. He twitched. He's so cute. What the fuck?
怪獣を見たんだ。
I saw a kaiju. Everyone's faces went blank. And with that, I'm gonna have to call it an episode, but this is already really interesting. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna save just in case. Boop boop. And go back. And thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna hopefully play some more BL games and do some more of my other videos like quizzes and tier lists and stuff soon. So thanks to everybody who's been watching my stuff. I've only been back for about 2 weeks, but it feels great to be back and have all my peoples watching my new shiz and being supportive, and you're gonna get me emotional, so thank you so much. And till next time, you're valid. I see you. Have a great day.